We are headed to Mississippi. It's Friday, June 31st, here in Texas. I got the family with me, and we are going to look at a new, well, a used flatbed trailer for multi-haul. We've been doing singles for, well, the entire time. And I've just come to realize that maybe multi-haul is where it's at, because I'm going to these destinations already, and if I can take more trailers, I get more money. Matter of fact, multi-haul is like $1.20 more per mile than single haul is, so, you know, why not? So I started looking around, found a couple of trailers. You know, this one is relatively affordable. A new one costs somewhere around $35,000, and I don't know that I really want to spend $35,000 right up front. Well, right away anyway, without trying it out. So I guess my thought is buy a used one, put some work into it, and then go to work with it. Drive it for a while, see how it works. If we make some money, then in the future, maybe we invest in a new one. So this one we're going to look at is a 53-foot gooseneck. And there's two different types of multi-haul trailers that you can buy. A gooseneck and a step deck. The gooseneck you can use with a regular pickup truck that has a bed on it, because the hitch comes up inside the bed and you can pull it. A step deck, you would have to remove the bed, because a step deck will have the trailer continue up onto the top of the bed. And the advantage of a step deck is you can just haul more cargo, more RVs, more trailers. The disadvantage is that you have to take your bed off in order to do that, and I currently have the bed on mine. Another little caveat though with the DOT is that in most states you can't be longer than 65 feet combined if you have a pickup truck and a trailer. So my truck is somewhere around 23, 24 feet or so, and then this trailer is 53 feet. So, you know, I'm going to be pushing 70 plus feet easily, so I'm going to be breaking the law. But we're going to just try it anyway. So what you have to do is you have to remove your bed, and you have to convert your pickup into a tractor in the DOT's eyes, and then you can do whatever you want. And then another thing is Indiana takes it a little bit further, and Indiana limits you to 60 feet. So there's no way that I could do this at 60 feet. I mean, I'd have to be towing a little tiny trailer, and there's no company out there that will allow you to have a little tiny trailer. Most of them want you to have 46 feet of deck space, and then some of them won't even allow a gooseneck. They want to have a step deck because they want to have all 53 feet of the trailer available for trailers, RVs. But Classic Transport will allow me to have a gooseneck, and so that's what we're going to start with. Hopefully I don't run into the law and have any DOT violations, but you know, that's just kind of what we're doing. We're heading to Mississippi. We're taking it as a little family, and we're going to stop at a couple of hotels. My daughter is super excited to go swimming, and so we booked a hotel tonight with a swimming pool, and then tomorrow we'll get there, check out this trailer, and make an offer on it. Once we get there, I'll video that, show you guys this trailer, and if we buy it, I'll let you know how much we spend on it. And yeah. The next thing about trailers is you can't just buy a trailer and go do it. We talked about DOT already, but there's a lot more rules to it. You know, if you're pulling just a single trailer, you don't have to have a commercial license. Well, you don't really have to with a flatbed either, but you're limited to 26,000 pounds. So my truck, empty, weighs about 10,400 pounds. A flatbed trailer is going to weigh somewhere around 8,000 pounds. You know, so you're at 18,500 pounds or so already. You subtract that from 26,000, and you don't have much cargo that you can pull around. So you're really kind of pushing it. Therefore, you got to go to your state, you got to get apportion plates, and that's a whole different topic. That turns you into commercial vehicle, and you got to get your IFTA and IRP and all these things and report your fuel taxes. And we'll cover that in a later video once we start working. But this video is going to be nothing but getting the trailer, if we do get it, how much we paid for it, then I got to take it back and register it. So that's what this video is going to be about. It's just getting the trailer, getting it inspected, getting it registered, and then heading to Indiana to put it to work. And before we put it to work, I got to take it by the manufacturer who built it, Shipshe trailer, and I'm just going to have them give it a once over, check the brakes, check the bearings, that kind of thing, just to make sure that we're going to be able to take it down the road and it's not going to break down right away, because it's a used trailer. So we'll see. But anyways, more to come. We'll be back tomorrow when we go look at the trailer, and we'll let you know how it goes. So we are in Louisiana, headed back home. Bought the trailer yesterday. It is a 2015 Shipshe RV trailer Gooseneck. I don't know the proper name for it, but that's what it is. We bought it from a guy who has been doing it for a lot of years, and he buys and sells trailers every now and then, and he had this one for sale, and I paid $10,000 for it. It is a used trailer, obviously, so it's going to need some work. You know, a new trailer's 35 grand. To get one that's in pretty good shape, couple years old, you're going to spend 20, 25. This is all for gooseneck, not step deck. And then, you know, I bought this one for 10, so you can do the math and see what kind of condition this one's in. It's not bad. It just, you know, needs a little TLC. We got to replace some tires. But everything else works great. There's some wiring gremlins for the turn signals that I need to fix. And, you know, just kind of clean it up a little bit, and then put it to work and make some money. I guess that's what this is all about, is just, I didn't want to go out and spend a ton of money on a trailer that I, you know, wanted to just try first, the multi-haul thing. So I thought, spend the 10 grand, put some money in it. I need to, I want to get 2 new tires, because it's got, you know, 2 new tires, 2 used tires. So I want to get 2 new tires, and little things here and there. I need to fix the lights and the wiring. So, you know, do that. And then I think I'm just going to take it up to Indiana to one of the trailer places and just drop it off, give them a budget, and tell them to just kind of fix whatever they can. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm towing it now, towing it empty, and it tows okay. It's got like some weird vibration right at 55 miles an hour. And once you get above 60, it goes away. So I don't know if it's just because it's an empty trailer, or if it's a tire issue, or what it is. I don't know. But, you know, just start addressing the safety stuff, the tires and the lights, and that's really all I'm going to do to it. I may put a new toolbox on it just to have a third one, because, you know, the front toolbox is nothing but your brake pump, because it's got electric over hydraulic brakes, so your brake pump's in there, your battery's in there. So you don't really want to be throwing your straps and all that stuff in that box with the electrical thing. So I may put a third toolbox on it, to put one with straps and stuff like that, one with the ball stands. I don't know. We'll see. I gotta just go home and get the pressure washer, clean it up as best I can, and go from there. Tomorrow I need to work on the lights and then I got to take it and get a Texas inspection done to it, get the tags, and then head out next week and go back to Indiana and sign up for the multi-haul. So that's where we're at. We're headed back home. I just wanted to do a video on me purchasing the trailer, how much I spent on it, how long it's going to take me to recoup that money. So, you know, right now I've got $10,000 invested. I'll let you know how much I spend on everything else, the toolbox and getting the wiring fixed for the lights and a couple of tires, you know. So I think maybe rough guess is going to be somewhere around 11.5 maybe, but I don't know. Plus I got to buy the straps and all that stuff, but that stuff isn't that expensive, but I'll document how much I spend on it. And then we'll get a final price of how much we've got invested in this trailer and then see how long it takes us to pay it off. I get paid a $1.20 extra a mile to do the multi-haul thing. So, you know, I need about 8,500 miles or so, loaded miles. And then after that, it's nothing but profit. 8,500 miles will get me back about 10 grand at $1.20 a mile. Then we rolling. But something you also got to remember too is this trailer is always worth something. So, you know, even if I bought it for 10 grand, put a few bucks in it, I could probably turn around and sell it for 10 grand after, you know, I use it a little bit and make some money with it. So the trailer is also an asset that is always going to be worth something. So it's not like I just took that money and threw it away. I'll always have the money invested in the trailer that I could, if I needed to, get rid of and recoup some of my money. But if you were to just, you know, put it on paper, I paid $10,000 and I got another 1,500 bucks invested, I'm going to need roughly 10,000 miles or so, loaded miles, to just be even. And then the trailer is nothing but profit after that. And then if I sell it down the road, even better. So anyway, like I said, wanted to document how much I spent, just the trailer journey, buying the used trailer, and seeing how much money we can make. Next video I will do is the actual, you know, going to Goshen and picking up my first load and delivering it, just like I do with all the rest, but it'll be with the trailer instead of just single hauls. So that's it. I will update you on how much I spend getting it together and registration and all that stuff. So stay tuned.